Hi, it's Kata, and today we have a sudden, urgent, last-minute Barbie display panic situation. The local newspaper got wind of my Barbie collection, and I guess with the popularity of the Barbie movie, they want to feature my collection. So they're coming over on Tuesday, which is 3 days from now, to interview me, to see my collection, to photograph me with my collection. And needless to say, this is a disaster. To show people who aren't otherwise Barbie enthusiasts, to show them what a Barbie collection looks like, yeah, this might not be the best way to showcase the hobby in a way that makes people go, oh, she isn't a crazy doll hoarder. I mean, you guys know what Barbie collections look like. We've all seen the various ways in which people keep their collections. You have your own method of collecting and displaying your dolls, and we've all seen those really great displays. And we've also all seen dolls tucked away in storage bins. Any of those things are fine. That's the style of collector that person is. But to a world who's maybe never seen a Barbie collection before, I just don't think this is the best way to demonstrate that, right? So I've got 3 days to make this look awesome for the newspaper, which is also online. So I've got 3 shelves. This Barbie one, there's one in the middle that houses all of my husband's watches, watch boxes, and toys and that kind of thing. And then there's a 3rd shelf over here that houses all of my Monster High dolls, which is just as crammed as this one. My husband was generous enough to give up his shelf so that I can expand the display and really do it some justice. I think it's going to look really good. And I'm actually kind of excited that I got this push, this prompt to be motivated to do this, to revamp my Barbies and showcase them in all of their fabulousness, and hopefully to help people see that doll collectors love beauty, they love aesthetics, and we're super cool people. So I'm gonna put on some punk rock and I'm gonna do this.
1, 2, 3, 4. even if it's Ken or Alan, I could just call them all Barbies, right? If they're
Yes. Yeah.
That's like the nomenclature.
It is.
Because it's not about Ken. Do you think like your collection would be like featured anywhere? No, you're just like,
No.
all of a sudden, now, as soon as the movie comes out, you get a phone call.
About 150 Barbie and Ken combined.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's one of the joys of collecting for me is, yeah, being able to touch them and play with them.
It is fun. So, okay, I'm going to keep an eye on, but usually pretty good.
Yeah, I like friggin' lies. These are Monster High. All the other weird things that these dolls sort of represent, I had to start collecting them.
Okay, so I guess just to start, just tell me like a little bit about yourself and just, I don't know, how Barbies also kind of like your personality and like why maybe you were drawn to Barbies.
Yeah, that's a big question. It was always sort of there in the back of my mind, though. You know, whoa, these are so incredibly amazing and diverse and beautiful. I got to be a part of that.
When we found her, we were just like, she is the Barbie. She seems so cool. We wanted to like at least dress her up in house fashion shows. It's fun.
Really, I can look at every single one of these and tell you how I got it and what's the story behind it. And there's something special about every single one of them. They're not just pieces of plastic. There's sentimentality. You're like, dang it, that would have been a good couple, and now she's stumbling.
It's all good.
Wait a minute. Don't you have Barbies in the garage? He's artsy, he's kooky, and at one point he decided to line the basket of his bicycle with Barbie dolls.
Okay.
My husband had Barbies on his bike. And so they were the beginning of my collection. Asking myself that very same question, what am I going to do with these? When I like moving furniture around in your house, you know, it's like, ooh, that's new. Yeah. My mom pointed that out. She's like, why are your Barbies always drinking? I can't do any activity work. Balls fly at my nose. And other belt was like, well, there goes your social life.
Yeah, so tell me about the YouTube channel.
That was a big, scary step for me. Not a lot of people actually know until probably next Thursday. I'm learning that I have this hobby. You're an adult and you collect Barbies. I think now with the movie and Barbie's sort of resurgence in pop culture, that probably makes a little bit more sense to people. Grand's house is just like full of creepy-eyed dolls everywhere. In the world of doll collecting, there's so many more types of dolls. It's a big community. I think I know a thing or two, and I think I've got a lot to say and a lot to share that people might like. Yeah, I finally got the balls to do it, and you can use the different word if you... It's been really enjoyable. The community is really supportive, and it's just for Barbie. You know, it's this like Manhattan style party because he's an artist and he loves pop art. And you know, what better subject for pop art than Barbie? Mm-hmm. So it'll first be like, hey, guess what? I have 150 Barbies, and they might be like, what's that now? Because I feel like the world loves that.
No, I think so too. Yeah. Should totally do it.
Okay.
Links, everybody's like love for Barbie has been renewed.
It has been.
Yeah, we got to the right about when she came back and Ken had turned the house into Ken.
Okay, yeah.
House to house.
Okay, I need to pull back and be a little bit more choosy about the dolls that I add to this ever-growing collection. It's an aftermath of the pandemic. I think that people just like me started collecting. I think Greta Gerwig said, if you love Barbie, this movie's for you. If you hate Barbie, this movie's for you. Because it didn't shy away from the, you know, the criticisms of Barbie and the history. You gotta go in with a little bit of tongue-in-cheek if you're gonna make a Barbie movie that's not for children. And I'm so glad that they addressed that controversy. Like this one, he's got
makeup on and fingernail polish on. Yeah, their lipstick and eyeliner, and she's fabulous. She's this adult with careers, with clothes, with a boyfriend, but not married, but has her own house and has her own car, you know, doesn't have any children. I mean, it just sort of, you know. And then she, you know, grew and expanded to be anything she wanted to be after that. You know, the astronaut and, you know, the businesswoman and the chef. For me, I loved that idea. Not just the uniform that she came in when I got her in the box, but anything I wanted to make her be. I want to live vicariously through Barbie. And I think that's just what's so enjoyable about allowing her to live that life in my house. Really fun to be able to have a doll that represents the culture that we are. Kids growing up now, they're not going to know that Barbie never was that. And I think that's a really wonderful thing. I know you collect Barbies. Do you want these? And I'm like, do I want these? It was like bringing me tons when, you know, like some flea market in Portland that she got for $1 each. And but she was like my favorite one. And whenever we played Barbies, sister and I, she was my mom Barbie. And then like we played with Skipper and Courtney because they were the teenagers and we thought they were so. I'm not like a purist. If it looks good, I love it. Yeah. It's just cool to like see something that someone else has that's really cool and that you can admire. These kind of creepy. Yeah, they are creepy. Oh my gosh. How freaking cute. They're so cute. Yeah, look at this little stuff. Yeah. Oh, see, maybe, no, I'm gonna get them already. So is it cool if our photographer comes in this pictures? A topic that I could talk about forever. I like that you have a little bit of background yourself and that you get it. I'm into this instead. So personal Barbie museum. Yeah.